So Caitlyn and I have been going through the Ani DeFranco songbook, sort of, and did a couple of tunes in Dad-Gad tuning, and now we're back in standard tuning. Tell me about this song.
This is definitely her like #1 most famous song.
Yeah.
And it's called 32 Flavors, and I don't know, I don't have much to say about it.
Okay. Well, was this on the first album that you got from your teacher?
Yeah, this is like the first song I learned to like by her because it's just like the most accessible song she has, I guess.
Yeah. And is it pretty easy to play? I mean, how'd you learn this one?
Internet.
Same thing?
Yeah, but I don't play it quite right, so. Yeah.
Okay. Intentionally?
Not really.
So you didn't quite get it, is what you're saying, but it's good enough?
I don't know, because I like the way it sounds, so
okay.
really, why not?
So you've worked up your own version. It's your own arrangement.
It's pretty, I think that it sounds, pretty close to it.
Yeah.
But I think
is it just 1 or 2 chords that you're not sure of, but you found something that works pretty much, or what?
I feel like there's only like 4 little chords in it, and I feel like the basis of the song is right.
Oh, okay.
But then the way I'm like picking it, I think is different or something.
Oh, okay.
Something's different.
All right. Well, maybe after we hear it, maybe I'll go listen to it.
Yeah.
And see if maybe we need to do a lesson on this song.
Seriously.
So, okay, 32 Flavors.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
There we go. Squint your eyes and look closer. I'm not between you and your ambition. I am a poster girl and a poster. I am 32 flavors and then some. And I'm beyond your peripheral vision. So you might want to turn your head. Cause someday you might find you are starving and eating all of the words that you said. My parents taught me about goodwill, and I have to melt by their names. Yet just the kindness I've lavished on strangers is more than I can explain. So there's many who turned off their porch lights just so I would think they were not home. And they hid in the dark of their windows until I passed and left them alone. God help you if you are an ugly girl. Of course your pretty is also your doom. And everyone harbors a secret hatred for the prettier girl in the room. And God help you if you are a phoenix and you dare to rise up from the ash. 1,000 eyes will smolder with jealousy while you are just flying past. Flying past. I'll never try to give my life meaning by dealing you. And I would like to state for the record, I did everything that I could do. And I'm not saying that I am a saint, I just don't want to live that way. I will never be a saint, but I will always say, squint your eyes and look closer. I'm not between you and your ambition. I am a poster girl with no poster. I am 32 flavors and then some. I'm beyond your peripheral vision, so you might want to turn your head. Someday you might find you are starving and eating all of the words that you say.
Does it sort of fade out or something?
Yeah, she does like this whole, like, you know how she makes those sounds? So it's like, oh, whoa. She does like a whole entire thing of it, or she's just like making weird noises.
Yeah, so it goes on for a while. Huh?
But it's fun to like sit in your room and just sit there and make all these noises while you're playing, and especially when nobody's looking.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, I guess I could just sit here and like chant almost.
Yeah.
In a way.
No, that's you definitely can get just sort of into this whole zone of improvising, and that can be really neat.
Definitely like it better when people aren't watching. But then it's like, what are you playing for then?
Yeah, except people love it as an audience when somebody is kind of creating that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Spontaneously.
You really have to have like no like care that people are watching, you know?
Exactly. You know what? And I think this actually comes out right now when you're playing the song. Like, you don't seem remotely self-conscious that I'm sitting here and that I've got a camera running or anything else like that.
A little bit self.
Are you? Well, you know what? Okay, but see, you're still, as soon as you start the song, I think that goes away mostly. And you just get into the song, and it's like, and and that's part of the art of performing and getting used to, getting into the right headspace with that, and realizing that it's going to sound best if you go out there like without a net, kind of, and without worrying about messing up. I mean, I have a lot of students that, in everything you just played, every once in a while something just didn't go exactly how you planned it, but it was never enough. It was never going to derail the song. Even when you totally forgot the words to like the verse or something, it's like, doesn't matter. I recently went to an Al Stewart show, and I love Al's presence on stage because he just doesn't care. He'll do anything. And people asked him to play songs that he hadn't played in 30 years. And he just launched right into it. He said, I'm probably not going to remember the words. You're going to have to help me with them. But he just went, didn't even flinch, and that kind of personality on stage, audiences really relate to, as opposed to, a strict, I don't know, if you're working from a set list, that's exactly what happened with Al. He had a set list, and then from the second song on, he just threw it away because people started throwing out requests, and he decided to just do them all. Yeah. And he still ended with "You're the Cat," but no, he did a couple of encores after that. But still, it was just, he was comfortable enough and felt connected enough to the audience to, it's fine. It's like we're sitting around at a jam session or something, and I think you do a really good job of that with these songs. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
Because I haven't heard you play in such a long time, and especially these songs, the ones that you
brand new.
Yeah, that really, it seemed like this sort of lit a fire under you to get back into playing. Although I know, like about a year or two ago, you kind of were really excited about it again before you got on this track. So anyway, thanks. Another cool Ani DeFranco song.
You're welcome.